I got a connection to Alex Trebek.
Okay, that's his other guy. The other guy.
His wife went to my school and was on my school bus every day. And I was friends with her brother, who died tragically when he crashed his car into a tree. Cheers.
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Tragic.
Cheers.
Tragic.
Tragedy.
Hey, it's a true story. Cheers to Chris.
Hey,
Cheers,
Chris.
Chris.
All right.
Cheers. Oh, he can't hear this. Sorry, Chris.
But yeah, I didn't get to interact with Alex Trebek a whole lot just because, like, I don't know how much you guys know about the history of Jeopardy's creation.
All of it.
Sure.
But Jeopardy was actually created as a joke off of the 1950s game show scandals.
Yes.
I didn't know
Merv
that.
Griffin.
Yes, exactly. So Merv Griffin and his wife were on an airplane. And they were talking about how, so in the 50s, right, there were all these game show cheating scandals where it came out that producers were rigging game shows in favor of the contestants that were getting them the best ratings. And when the whistleblowers came out and said this was all happening, right, they made a whole movie about it, 94 quiz show. I wasn't alive for it.
I'm just laughing.
You're not allowed to call it 90. You got to say 1994.
So supposedly
you weren't there, man.
It was after that.
Supposedly
I'm
they
code
made
switching
this-
to be with old people.
Supposedly they made this movie 7 years before I was born. Anyway.
So they right, this whole quiz show cheating scandal. And so the American public didn't really trust game shows anymore. And so Merv Griffin and his wife were talking on an airplane. Probably. Aren't we all a little bit?
He really was. There's nothing wrong with being a fruit.
Mhm.
Cheers. We learned about fruits,
Just
right?
don't be a DC fruit. You understand?
Yeah, don't be.
Anyway, back to circling back to Jeopardy.
Back to Jeopardy.
All right, go ahead.
So they're on a plane.
So they're on a plane, and he was saying, like, man, isn't it so sad that we can't, like, have game shows anymore? Because the American public doesn't trust it. Because they think that we are going to give the contestants the answers. His wife looked at him and was like, well, what if we made a game show where we did give them the answers? And then he goes, well, that's stupid. That's what got us in that's what got us in trouble in the first place. And she was like, no. We give them the answers. They tell us the question.
This was Merv Griffin's
Wife. It was his wife.
It was the 50s.
And he made all the money for
it
it.
was the 70s.
It was... was it not?
Sure,
60s.
the
It was
original.
the 60s.
Late 60s. Okay.
Yeah, with Art Fleming was in the 60s. Mid-late
Merv Griffin
60s.
had a wife? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. I had no
Figurehead.
idea. Right.
But
Well, it was
he had a
also
bunch of pool boys stuff.
so that is how Jeopardy came
that.
to
What
I
is
never knew
And
that.
so-
pool boy?
And so Alex Trebek took a lot of pride in making sure that
Yeah,
the-
show.
Interaction was only on camera.
exactly. He made sure that there was no accusations of collusion could be made. He came out and was very polite and cordial with us. Excuse me, at the start. The only real words I ever got to say to him, other than him congratulating me for winning and being kind, when I was on stage,
Good luck, bro.
was
No, I can't
Oh,
loan you
the-
$100,000.
the only thing I got out of him was he came out during our practice round just to peek his head out, and he was wearing a white t-shirt, an acid-washed denim jacket,
Nice.
and acid-washed denim jeans, and I went, nice Canadian tuxedo.
Oh, right on.
All
man.
right.
Cheers to Claire.
Did he roll his eyes? or-
He laughed.
Okay,
Cheers.
good.
That should have been the motivation for me to do comedy. My last comic influence that I wanted to talk about. She's a gigantic wrestling fan and makes jokes about it all the time. Her name's Robin Tran. Such a dark, sarcastic sense of humor.
Her name's Robin Tran. I'm gonna
Robin
look it up.
Tran.
All right.
She's Vietnamese. She's been on the scene for
Wait, she's
15
Vietnamese and
years
her
now.
last name is Tran. Oh boy.
yeah,
Extra part.
and she is trans. So
Oh,
Next part can confirm.
that's not fun when it's real.
mhm.
All right.
Oh, but
Cheers
she's
to
hilarious.
Trans. Cheers to trans. No. You don't cheers trans?
Yes,
I'll
I do.
choose it.
I was
I'll
reading
choose
something.
God,
I'll
why
choose
did
a
you-
tran and trans.
Cheers to trans.
Love all, serve all. That's what I say.
Mhm.
Love all. You serve all.
No,
I learned
she's
something about Robin.
she's the master of 9/11 jokes.
Better
No,
than
Pete
Pete
Davidson
Davidson.
is. Sorry.
That's actually, you know what? He's got the personal connection, but
Pete Davidson was a friend of mine until he got super famous.
Damn.
Cheers. Now he blows me off and says hi to me through third parties. Nice.
He's
right?
a weasel.
Weasel.
What?
You called him a weasel?
Yeah.
Because he blew me off.
Yeah,
right?
man.
Thank
Don't
you.
F with hope.
God damn it,
I mean, he
Matt.
kind of looks
We're
like
back.
one.
Me and you are back.
We're buds again. Back to number 3.
We're back. We're back.
Friends again. All right, good. That was tough.
Matt's trying to make it. Well, he's not really trying. I want him to
I don't
be-
have to do anything.
I
I just
know,
keep
I didn't
climbing the
say-
ladder. It's great.
I want him to be one of my top 5 friends. He's like,
I'm there now. You already gave me 3
Close.
last 6 weeks ago.
yeah, but
Up and down, slide
It's a
scale.
sliding scale.
Claire,
Trust
you're
me.
all right.
Shoots and
man.
ladders.
I don't like that you're really young. That sucks. But
That's
besides
definitely
that,
your
Well,
fault.
you know, want to hear a great thing
Oh, we
about
can
that?
bring in a whole new audience, man.
oh, sure we are.
Great.
People are jumping off buildings. They can't believe how young she
More
is.
Z.
Just reminding them of
Well,
how
great-
old they are.
A great thing about me being young is that eventually I will get old.
That is pretty great.
Get
Mhm.
out.
What are we going to do in the meantime?
Right.
Die.
Yeah.
We already agreed. 74. We're out.
You're gonna live like
Got a
decades.
clean 75.
She's gonna live decades after we die.
Maybe.
Decades.
Maybe she's going to get too close to her freaking cancer research.
Dude, she's gonna figure
Yeah,
out
I'm
her own
around-
cancer.
I'm around carcinogens every day. I'll probably get cancer and die at like 57. You know what I say is that as a cancer biologist and a comedian, it means that by day I cure cancer and by night I am cancer.
Oh,
So.
oh, damn it. That's heavy.
I don't know.
That
about
should be the name of your special when you go to Netflix.
Cancer by night.
And
Cancer.
one day you're gonna be on
Cancer after
Netflix
dark.
and you're gonna forget me. You're gonna forget about me like Amy Schumer did. But at least me
At least-
your
Well,
special.
at least you'll be funny.
At least I won't steal my jokes.
Oh! We bow to you.
Oh, thank you.
You really think she stole jokes?
Cheers
Oh,
to that one.
absolutely.
From my friend Patrice O'Neill, if you want to know the truth. Anywho, wow, Claire, you did all right today, man, for real. Oh,
Yeah.
who's your
Well, thank you for
influence in
having me.
medicine and biology?
Ugh. My Asian family.
Oh, no, they're engineers, right?
Oh, I just mean they were my influence to do medicine and biology.
So there's like, you've got your mood board or whatever. You're on the wall. You've got Margaret Cho. You've got Bo Burnham, Murray
And then I-
Curry.
and
Is
then
it like?
And
is
then I
there a-
have my grandma, Tet Tiquot.
God bless you.
Thank you. I have her looking at me and telling me, "You disappointment. If you know be doctor, you disappointment."
Oh.
That's. She wouldn't say that
She
out
doesn't
loud, but
mean
she'd
it.
think it. I love her. I love her very much.
Yeah, she seems
Is
a little
Is she the one
ornery.
you're going to take to Vietnam?
Yeah,
She seems a little ornery.
she is ornery, and that's what's wonderful about her.
Does she cook like traditional Vietnamese food?
Actually, she.
I love Vietnamese.
Can you handle
so,
it?
so she didn't until recently. So this is the
What?
whole thing. Is that so? She moved to. She married an American GI. She met my grandpa in the Vietnam War.
Uh-huh.
They got married in Vietnam.
Conflict.
Came back to the U.S. and had my dad and his sister in rural Michigan. And she was like, "I'm probably never going to see my family again. It's 1970.
I better learn how to cook hot dogs.
I better learn to cook hot dogs. I better learn how to make my kids American so they don't get bullied for being,
So they
different."
settled in Michigan and then Florida?
They retired there. And I was 7 in a wonderful year called 2009.
Oh, jeez.
That's what they called it then?
When
Pretty decent year.
my automotive industry family was like, maybe we should get out before we all lose our jobs. So my dad was getting transferred to Kansas City because of
Oh,
the recession.
Oh, Kansas City.
And-
Good barbecue.
And my mom was still like, my
Jeez.
mom's job was like up in the air. We didn't know if she was getting laid off because my whole family worked for GM. That's the whole Detroit.
That's the Detroit Motor
Yeah.
City reference.
That's pretty
Yeah.
badass. You know?
And so in
Yeah, I saw my
2009, we picked
transmission
up
run
and
on
we
my
moved down
GM.
south to go start
And they
over.
left GM.
left
you,
GM.
You
So-
live in South Florida,
I'm originally from South Florida.
Fort
yes.
Myers
In
area.
the Fort Myers area.
Sanibel Island, which got destroyed by that hurricane.
What is that, like Southwest Florida or something?
Southwest.
Yeah.
Honestly, Fort Myers not so much, but Sanibel Island is amazing. It used to be, but now it's like a mess, right?
Yeah, I mean, I really hope they are able to rebuild, but with the expense of just all that like hurricane insurance, people are going to have to pay to start businesses up there again. It's all going to become luxury condos, and that's really sad because Sanibel is such a lovely little community.
I love it. I went there on vacation once, and I picked up all the seashells.
All of them?
You could do a lot of. You could pick up a lot of shells, and she'll tell you.
Yeah, I mean,
Help me out here.
Sanibel is like
They're known for
needed
their
some
shells.
help.
they're known for their shells, and also, I mean, the beach on like the south end of the island has just a crazy amount of sand dollars there.
Really?
$10 too.
Yeah.
Right.
So here's my story. So I put all my shells on the dresser in my hotel room. Went out to dinner to the bubble room. Let's go local. And then maybe we went to Pinocchio ice cream. I don't know. Maybe. Right. See.
Yeah. So your shells. The
I
shells
applied
are
to
left
work
on
there
the-
when I was 16,
Oh.
but they didn't want me.
So the shells were left on the dresser.
They were there when you got back.
Well, they were all over the floor.
Yeah.
They were alive.
All right. They just crawled in
they
your
all
bed and
crawled
then
off the dresser and committed
and
suicide.
died. And now they're
She
they're
knows.
shells. Now they're just shells.
You pick up these shells,
Well,
you're
funny.
like, you don't know they're still alive. I was like, what the hell happened? Was there a hurricane, an earthquake down here?
Yeah, Opie, that's what comes with experience of living in Florida. You always check and you look real close for that crab living inside that shell. Because otherwise, you're
We
technically.
never check for crabs.
I could go
We
into
just
federal
shave.
law on
We
the
just
protection
shave.
status of
Oh.
of wildlife when you remove them from the beach. There's like all these laws.
It's like
on
all
it.
those eagles out.
So
out
you
east.
can't. You can only take it home technically if it's dead. Otherwise, you've committed a crime. But
I want to feel really old. So, name your favorite movie and your favorite band.
okay, favorite movie is always really really hard for me because I don't watch enough movies.
Godfather. Godfather
Well,
2. Where we at?
well, clearly you didn't
Which
watch the
one is
Godfather
it?
movie close enough.
What year did that come out?
The
What
Godfather was it 1974?
Two.
Damn.
Oh, it was close.
72.
Okay,
Godfather 2 is 1974.
okay. One of them was
Yeah,
1974.
definitely 1974. Yeah.
Rain Man. I like the Rain Man.
Oh,
Definitely something hard.
my favorite movie. I honestly don't know. I
Now
don't.
your second favorite.
Your
Fine,
favorite?
just
Do
do
you
All right.
have a movie that you
No,
go
this is-
to when you
No,
just?
this is even better.
All right.
I watch a lot
Favorite-
of TV shows. I don't watch a
Favorite
lot of
classic
movies.
movie.
Favorite classic movie? Okay,
It's
what
just
year
full
are we
knowledge.
counting?
No,
What year are we
that's-
counting as
that's-
classic?
it's classic.
That's.
All right,
Old school?
TV show then, if that's what you're going
Hmm.
with. Series, you watch it. You like
Oh,
a
okay.
series you go to.
Series.
Probably
The
MASH.
Jeffersons.
All right,
yeah!
Yeah.
We're back.
Moving
baby.
on up.
Oh, yeah,
Back.
yeah,
To the east
I
side.
love blacks. Oh, what happened? Too much?
I just laughed.
And now you know that was. All right. Do you know what the Jeffersons was a spinoff of?
Yeah, All in the Family. Archie Bunker.
Shit, Archie. Shows that you can't
Damn,
make
I
today.
keep drinking my beer.
Gen Z can be knowledgeable.
Of course.
Yeah, we used to make kick-ass sitcoms. Now they
Mm.
just stink.
All right. Favorite band.
No, the like one band I used to be really into is like really embarrassing to
Uh-huh.
say that I used to be really
Perfect.
into it.
Yeah.
Which is AJR.
Can't
It's
be
a very-
embarrassing if
it's-
nobody knows
It's a
it.
very Gen Z thing.
All right.
Like Gen
Opie-
Z.
that's what Opie was going for. You needed to stump us, and you
Oh
have.
my God.
Congratulations.
We're playing Stump the Old Guy.
I loved AJR. I still enjoy their music, but it's very like
Ew.
it does kind of give like 13-year-old boy energy, like
Whoa.
sad 13-year-old.
Nobody wants that.
What kind of music are they?
AJ?
I would say pop, AJR,
AJR.
pop, a little bit of like electronic.
Never heard of
Oh
them.
my God, AJR. Are they Asian?
Asian Junior.
No, they're like
What'd
they're
you say?
what?
What'd you
It's
say?
an Asian Junior. AJR. I don't know. Got this guy. They got this guy.
Oh god,
When I edit this, I'll laugh my ass off. I didn't hear it.
nah, it's just the initials
There are
of.
things Matt does on these things under his breath.
I'm dizzy.
that
I'm
On my
legitimately
couch
dizzy.
while I'm editing, I start laughing my ass
Your
off.
pants
Like,
get
why
tight.
did I not pick up on that?
Mhm.
All right. AJR, literally never heard of it. That's
Ooh.
great.
Oh, the person who said she blinded me with science. Actually, you know what band I have always really liked? It's the Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh.
Oh, it's been about a week.
Ladies.
Yeah,
Little Canadian band, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to them in a while, but
Nobody has.
but I grew up listening to them. So
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
sure.
yeah.
That's good. Let's see.
I feel like this
what's
is
your,
like
what's your
a-
favorite color?
I feel like this is a really bad
Black.
first
It's
date.
black, right?
This is a really bad first date. I'm
Why?
actually, it's even better than that. It's yellow.
Oh God! I didn't want to.
See, that's
Don't say
the
yellow.
the sad
Oh.
You're
thing
not
is
allowed
that
to say yellow
is
unless
that
you are.
it objectively is my favorite color. Like
Yeah.
on any other
What?
day, I'm wearing a
Do you
lot
like
of
Doesn't it-
yellow.
doesn't it hurt
Play
like this?
yellow?
That's like the last song you want to play the Asian girl you're going on a date with.
Yellow.
Oh.
Coldplay?
There was a comedian who made a big bit about Coldplay songs you shouldn't play
Green eyes.
because I don't steal
yellow.
jokes.
Well, what's
Yeah.
the bit? I don't
It was
know
a
the bit.
it was like she made a chart of like the Coldplay songs you shouldn't play for your Asian date.
All of
Oh,
them.
right.
Oh,
and
yellow would be.
Yellow was the top one you
Of
shouldn't
course.
play, but
That'd
there
be
were a
the
bunch
top
of them, and I
answer
forget
on
what they
Family
were.
Feud, for
but-
sure.
Yeah, that fishing boat. Isn't that one? No, that's not their song.
Holy shit, John Quartz. Oh, AJR's big song is Bang. 400 million streams on Spotify.
But see, Bang isn't their best song. Bang is like
know,
a mediocre
it's
song
Claire.
Never
at
the most
best.
popular one.
You gotta look. Okay, their best albums are objectively The Click and Neo Theater, 2017, 2019.
Yeah,
Way better storytelling.
I wouldn't agree, but
The way they craft their albums like a musical, phenomenal. I love that. But when they got to OK Orchestra, it just wasn't the same anymore. I
You
don't know.
like Led Zeppelin?
I haven't listened to enough Led Zeppelin. Although I did get the
we're gonna
Robert
fix
Plant
that.
reference.
We're gonna fix it.
The what?
I did get the Robert Plant
Yeah.
reference.
Yeah.
Earlier?
I did get that
With the
reference.
shirt?
Yeah.
So
I-
before we were on air, and Opie said, "Oh, that's Robert.
This is
He
not
likes
on.
the Grateful Dead." Did you know what that was?
Of course, I know what the Grateful Dead is. I just don't listen to them.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Not
right,
On
yeah.
air, Robert.
Yeah.
We're streamers.
We're streamers now.
We're YouTubers.
Z.
So what's the thing on stream? What's the adjective? What's the
Not
verb?
on air, that's for sure. She doesn't even know. She doesn't know what radio is. She knows it, but it wasn't part of her life.
I listened to the radio until I was about 17 years old.
That's about when it stopped working.
What do you listen to on the radio?
Assorted Sirius XM
There you go.
channels.
Freebird, yeah.
Not even radio.
I used to work for Sirius. Get out! Is there a door over there, man?
there's no door.
Sometimes I listened to FM radio when I got tired of it.
What were your channels on Sirius?
Because I'm a dork. XM72 Broadway.
Ew.
And
Don't do that.
and it was a I don't know if did the channels change locally? I don't know.
I don't know.
No.
They fired me, Claire.
That's all the
That's
same.
why I'm doing this in a
That's
basement.
why-
My dungeon.
How would I know, Claire?
So no, I also listened a lot to
They
what
didn't
was it?
fire me, by the way. They paid every penny of my contract. I like being honest.
Anyway, can we get some money for beer?
Oh yeah, it's buying us a beer Tuesday. We're turning off the stream unless we get beer money, right?
Yeah.
Right, in 3,
Two.
2. No, worry. Give me a couple more. 3,
No, let's give them 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Where are we at? Yeah, if we don't get beer money in 5 minutes, we're turning this off, Claire. Sorry.
You're
And then what? We're
fine.
just gonna go drink beer anyway.
Exactly.
We're not gonna do that.
You got chili?
Of course, I got chili. Spring rolls.
You want a jacket?
Oh, we're doing We're doing corned beef and cabbage spring rolls for St. Patrick's Day.
I can't tell if that would be amazing or horrifying.
You'll find out. You'll
Little
be
from
here,
column A,
Wait,
little from
corned
column
beef
B.
and cabbage spring rolls?
baby,
Like
with
objectively,
horseradish Dijon mustard.
As the dip?
Yeah.
objectively that makes sense from a
Wait.
culinary perspective.
Until you feel
No,
the
that sounds
crisp
amazing.
and the heat.
What are you, a chef too?
I'm dating one.
Who are you dating? Food Network?
Sorry, men on the stream who are
You
like
didn't
objectively
ask us
over
if you
50.
could have a boyfriend on the show.
Oh, do you get a lot of guys hitting on you over what? Old men? 30
Usually,
old men asking for nudes?
yeah.
Oh, you told me that upstairs too. Sorry.
Yeah. I wasn't
Didn't
gonna
we
say it. I
agree
learned my
that it's
lesson
rude
after
to
the
call
first time.
men perverts?
Wait, do they really ask for nudes?
Yes.
Come on.
They ask?
I
It's
mean,
not like Pitchfork
I
demands.
mean, I believe you. It's just guys,
get a-
get your shit together.
I get a lot of
Where's my boob?
I get a lot of Instagram DMs about my OnlyFans, which I don't have.
Yet.
I'm not that desperate yet.
You don't have to be desperate. Sometimes you
Sometimes-
can make a car payment or
I
something
know
with it.
I
How
know
would you
some
know this,
phenomenal
Robert?
I know some phenomenal comics who have OnlyFans where they don't show anything.
That's
Perfect.
right. You don't have to be.
But I
You know,
don't I don't
put
I
your
don't
pay
feel
Yeah,
like
you
He's
could
up
be
there.
lame like that if you wanted.
T-minus 3 minutes before we shut it off.
You
We
gotta
get
get
beer money.
not getting the money.
T-minus 3
Ugh.
minutes. Sorry.
Gotta pay our electric bill.
Tempt me. I'm telling you right now. Look, it's right there in stream.
You can push
3
it.
minutes.
Can you push it?
3
You
minutes.
just
I will.
check and see if it works.
I'm not even gonna say goodbye. Won't even say goodbye.
Like last time.
Won't even say goodbye.
Like-
That's right. Because we have
That's 'cause
to.
when you're-
Yank.
No, that's because one of your employees.
Mew did it.
I didn't do it. One of your-
Mew. I said
Oh,
Mew.
by the way, for the people that were watching the last live stream last Thursday, and you're like, where do they go?
Mew
I don't
did
know.
it.
Matt's employee decided to go.
Mm.
There's $4.99. We almost have $5.
But your
I like the
employee's
comment.
what is this? That's why we ended the stream last week. He used to be a big star. What happened?
There you go.
Don't
Yeah.
answer that. Don't answer that.
Shit.
John Court, Claire is a welcome addition. Bye, Ron. Oh, damn.
Yeah, Ron can. No, I like Ron
I
enough.
like
But
Ron.
you know, Ron,
We can't get rid of Ron.
better watch it.
We can't get rid of Ron.
Barking up your tree, boy.
It's okay. We can have lots of friends.
All right, what?
It's good to have a
$5 get
rotation.
The job done or no?
Yeah.
For beer money?
Almost.
Almost.
All right. Yeah, it'll do it.
Almost. All right.
Thank you, John.
But Claire's going to do a comedy night here at Gebhards, April 1st, possibly.
April
Right.
Fools.
You know, I'm going to go. I want to check that out. Can I do a couple minutes on stage?
If you want.
If no one's here.
There
No,
will
if
be people
everyone's
here.
here.
No one's here. I'll do 5
You
minutes.
do 5 and I'll do 2.5.
You
We
can do
usually-
5.
I can do 5, but I'm not gonna.
5 goes by a lot slower than you
No,
realize.
I got
when you don't
stories
have
where
a
my
plan.
brother tried to blow himself in the bathtub. Trust me,
I
got 5
believe.
minutes.
I believe you
I
have
got
5
5
minutes.
minutes.
I believe you
Thank
have
you.
5
I'll
minutes.
tell one dumb story.
You clearly
Isn't
have
that
90
why,
minutes.
McDonald's got rid of the McRib so Ronald McDonald could blow himself.
That's a joke. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I like
There's
that.
more fast food ones actually.
I like fast food jokes. It's one of my favorite genres.
But you know what? It's fun.
What?
KFC's Twitter
Yeah.
follows only 11 people, and this is true, right? Did you see this?
I know
shit?
this. I know
Wait,
this.
what
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah, yeah.
KFC's Twitter only follows 11 people, and their guy's named
Herb.
and the Spice Girl. So it's 11
Herbs and
spices.
spices.
That's funny.
Yeah, and I think it's actually true.
Oh my god!
Check it out, folks.
I just want to make an observation. She's Asian, and her eyes open up way more than mine.
But you're lazy.
I just feel like I'm less tired.
What's that?
I've had the world weigh down on me less.
Yeah, so far.
What does that mean?
Exactly.
She's spry. She's spry.
I'm 22.
All right.
I've had my
You remember when
22-year-old
you were
versions of
22 and-
hardships.
Stretch.
Do you want me to say it?
I don't remember being 22 anymore.
Oh,
Ah,
I
whatever.
feel like I was already a grumpy old guy.
All right,
There's 5.
we
Mike.
might, we might stay. I am broke. We need to win a lot. No, Mike, take your money back.
Don't do
Take your money back.
that.
Mike, I
Don't
got an
do it.
Alabama mug today. By the way, once again, we love to do unboxings at Gebhards. I know it's stupid, but if you want to like send us stuff, what's the address, Matt?
It's 228 West 72nd Street, New York, 10023. Care of Gebhards.
What have we got? We've got an Auburn hat. We got the mug and the T-shirt that's on the keg. Do you want to show? Move out of the way, Claire. That's the big get today.
I'll move my boobs.
Move your boobs. All right. And what else we get?
Just looked right
That's
at
your
him because
second
you said
special.
it.
I know.
We did all look.
It's your fault.
I was
can't say-
pandering.
You can't
Looked
say
right
that
at
and then not know that we're going to look.
Worst part was they were looking at me.
And then we also got a bottle of whiskey. You got a bottle of
He's
whiskey?
got a bottle of whiskey. Where's that whiskey?
Where'd that go?
Dude, the guy asked me, did you try the whiskey?
Where the
Don't
hell's the
say
whiskey?
that. Darren Albertson sent you that.
We got to go get it.
Yeah.
You don't know where it is?
How am I supposed to know?
He's wondering if
I don't work here. I just
You don't worry.
You're all in the place.
I just sit in the basement with my friends.
Robert Spahn, $5. I like Ron, but pretty girls are more aesthetically pleasing. Conference tournaments week, officer. Let's load up. Nighttime attitude. Right on, brother.
All right.
Dude, we definitely got beer money.
Is that another $5 there?
Barrister, we can't read Barrister stuff. I'm
It's
scared.
rich.
I'm scared.
That's good. No, it was good.
Was it a good one?
Claire, I'm rich.
Claire, I'm rich, successful, good looking. My wife gives me one hall pass per month.
Are you free
Free
Friday?
Are you free Friday? For one of our listeners.
You know,
It
I
would
am,
help our
We're
numbers.
gonna have to validate
I am-
that hall pass.
I-
Make sure it's
I
authentic.
am in a monogamous relationship right now.
Oh, it's
So,
I didn't know Gen Z did monogamy.
you know, we're not very good at it, but sometimes we
Did
try.
you slip up
None of
already?
us are good at it. Although this polyamory is making a comeback.
Did you just say we're not,
you tried.
we're
You
not very good at it?
gotta really ought to consider polyamory. You know.
Claire, you're 22. Wherever you're with now, you're going to forget. Like, oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that. They might be wrong.
You never know.
That's
I'm
not
joking.
nice.
I'm joking. You just enjoy
But
it.
if,
It's okay.
but if.
They're not watching. They're at work.
Obviously, no one's watching. All right. Should we get another beer?
Yeah. We just got
Yeah.
$15 for beer.
All right.
So I'll go get the expensive
you
shit.
going?
I need to really
'Cause I
quickly
know-
send a text message.
I don't
to
know
a
where it
child.
is.
Can you give me something fun, Matt?
You want something different than last time?
I'll take the
Yeah,
same.
let's.
All right, I got something for you.
Claire just ran out of here. I don't blame her. This is fun, Robert. I don't like being with 23-year-olds. It's depressing, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe not. Not really. I mean, it's
Look, she smells nice.
it's more of
she's good looking. and all
wonderful
that, but
personality, very smart. Not making us feel intentionally feeling too old.
I get nephews and nieces that are like way older than her now.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
just
but
weird, man. Let's make believe we weren't talking about her when she comes back. All right.
Boo, 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 boo.
Opie Radio.
Boo, 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 boo.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boo, 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 boo.